Hello everyone, today I'm playing Train Simulator, and you might be thinking, you probably know what this game is, and you might not, and if you don't, then this is a simulator for trains. It's in the name, Train Simulator, and I got the Flying Scotsman pack, not the wartime black, just the regular Flying Scotsman. It came with 3 Flying Scotsman men. This one, the dark green one, the British Railway one, when it was owned by the British Railways after the 4 private railways joined together, the Flying Scotsman turned into this. And then there's the 2 apple green ones with the number 4472 here, not 60103, and not the British Railway, the LNER. And I preferred that one with the single tender or the double tender. Well, we're going to be driving for 45 kilometers, and this is a pretty long distance. It's not like, well, in real life they're probably going for further, but you have to go through this entire rail yard, which is giant. Yeah, this is not the best map because for the next, we're on the max speed limit for this entire, well, not the entire, most of the yard is like 30 kilometers. And, okay, let's open the doors. You need to press this button to open the doors. Okay, we're just like a random little person just going la 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 la. And then you walk into here, and then you're just thinking, what's in here? Oh, and I just sit down over here and do nothing. I can see through the window. Okay, what can I see? I can see when are the coach doors gonna close. Close already. I said close. I'm gonna get I just got squished. Okay. And then these are the brakes. This is the regulator. The reverser. You need to put that forwards. And then this is like power. Look, just a tiny bit of power and make me go the tiniest little bit. Okay, full power. Okay, goodbye. Let's whistle. I like the whistle a lot. I'm not sure, it's just like that high-pitched noise that I just love. Okay, and this is also going to be a review. Kind of a review, not a fully a review. But this is going to be more like a video to see if you like it. This game, and yeah. That sounds weird. Okay, we're standing on the rails. No, we're on the platform. We accidentally jump on the rails and we're like, ah! And then you run faster than the Flying Scotsman. That's just embarrassing. Okay, let's speed up. Oh no, I'm already breaking the speed limit, just roll. And also you better be careful on the steam engine because you can lose pressure very quickly, and if you do lose pressure, then you start slowing down. And slowing down is not the best thing that can happen on a steam train, especially when you're on an express train like the Flying Scotsman or the Tornado or the whatever else is an express train. The whatever. And you can go to the back carriage, but there's nothing over here, it's just the back carriage. And yep, we're going a pretty nice speed. Okay, let's try to speed up a little bit. Okay, let's just get up to really close to 40 because this is our speed, the one on top, 37.5, and this is the speed limit. The speed limit's 40. Oh no, we need to start slowing down because we're about to hit the speed limit. Okay, let's keep it a... No, we're about to... Okay, let's keep it at like 4%. It might not sound like much, but it's a lot for speeding up. Well, not a lot. Oh no. Okay, we're over pressure. Let's see. I hate it when, I love it when you're going at a speed, you're putting this on full and you're gaining pressure, but I hate it when you're putting this on full power, or at least whenever you start to lose pressure. Not we. when this train starts to when the Flying Scotsman starts to lose pressure, then that just goes horribly wrong. Oh, there's the whatever. That's what. The only thing that I know about this front black bit is where the steam is held and then goes up here. Okay, let me tell you about some history of the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman was designed by a person called Sir Nigel Gresley. You might have heard of him before because he was a very famous steam locomotive designer, and he became chief engineer of the LNER, which is the London North Eastern Railway, which is where where the Flying Scotsman was made. Well, the Flying Scotsman was made in Doncaster Works, which is somewhere in Britain. I don't know where exactly, but I think it might be somewhere in London because this is for the London North Eastern Railway. And the Flying Scotsman went from London to Edinburgh, and it beat 2 world records. The first locomotive or train to go 100 kilometers an hour, miles an hour, and 100 miles an hour locomotive that ever went, and then shortly after that it went for the longest journey without stopping, which was I don't remember, but it was like 700. It was like the early 700, I think it was like 715 kilometers, which is a pretty long distance. I'm not sure. In the next video I'll tell you the actual length, but I forgot today. And yeah. Oh no, why are we speeding? Yes. No. Yeah, let's keep. What's happened? Okay, we're good. Let's start going at an express train speed, not like slow speed. The steam isn't very good, as you can tell. You can see that the steam isn't very good. And when you press N, there should be a blower, but there's no blower. What? Oh yeah, because it's snowing. You might have some wheel slip. And let's just like turn off power and then full power. Oh no. Why are we losing precious, like such a low? Okay, we can't be going very fast. Oh, but we're definitely speeding up, but... Whoa, what the? Since where did this building come from? What is this building? I don't even know what country I'm in. I'm just in a random place. Well, somewhere there's the Abilene Platform 3, and you might know that. You might live there. You might have been there. You might be there right now and go back home wherever you live. But this is if this is real, this is very odd. It's like overhanging. That's normal, obviously. And that's... Yeah, and then the Flying Scotsman. Okay, history time. Well, I've already told you. And it was designed by Sir Nigel Gresley, which became chief engineer, and he also designed the Mallard, which is the fastest steam locomotive that was streamlined. And this is the fastest non-streamlined locomotive. And he designed the fastest streamlined locomotive and the fastest non-streamlined locomotive. And the LNER had a big enemy, or nemesis, which was the LMS. I think it means London Mid-South. I'm not sure, but you might correct me in the comments for that. Or I'll just have a look after this video ends. Well, actually, we're going pretty fast. We're going 80 kilometers. Oh my god, why are we losing so much speed? Or pressure, you know what I mean. Okay, and we're going right around 50 miles an hour. Well, that's only like half the speed of the real thing. We're not going very fast at all. Well, we're going fast, but not fast. Like, that just sounds weird. Like, we're going fast and we're not going fast. Okay, let's stop at the next station, because why not? To build up some pressure, of that. 'Cause we're just rolling right now. Oh no, we're losing too much speed. Too quickly. We're building up pressure quite quickly. No, not that. No, not very quickly at all. Over the bridge we whistle, and over the lake we whistle, and over the, and also I found out something very strange under here. Wait. No, if we keep on going, look at what's underneath here. And there's this, and then there's this. Like, and this is under the railway. Look, there's the Flying Scotsman. Oh my god. The Flying Scotsman was right there. And then this little town underneath the railway. And I just found that really strange and unexpected, because I accidentally dismounted the Flying Scotsman, and then I just found this place. Okay, let's have a cool shot. That's Flying Scotsman. Oh no, why are we losing so much pressure? We basically don't have any pressure. Okay, the next station's here, over here, the Manchester Ost platform. Okay, let's have a cool shot. Oh, we really need to start slowing down if we want to stop at that place. Okay, let's have a look at our... It looks like we're going uphill, but on here it should say that we're going uphill. It should be going like that, but it feels like we're going uphill. Okay, let's get out and let's go forward. If we start going into the ground, then we're definitely going up. Yes, we're going up. Like, how? It says on here, it's meant to say that it goes up. Yeah, and also we're losing so much speed. We should be going uphill if we're losing this much. Okay, let's maintain speed a little bit. We'll try to maintain speed. What's around that corner? Oh, can't see very far around the corner. I thought that it went around. I thought it went like this around here and then up there, and I was like, how can that do? But now that I look closer, who cares? I'll build up pressure at the station. Okay, that's no good. It's just losing speed. And we need to stop at the station perfectly. Oh yeah, it's platform 8. And yeah. Okay, while we're rolling, let me tell you some more history. And the Flying Scotsman and the other A1s, well, this is an A3 right now, but then he had some changes. Well, there were an A1, but then they got changed and classified as an A3, which I have no idea what the difference is, because the Flying Scotsman and the Tornado look kind of similar, but completely different at the same time. Okay, that's not the topic. And yeah, and then it got changed into an A3, and yeah, A3, and the Flying Scotsman got its name due to its line, I think. I don't know where it got its name, but I think it was from its line, and well, the line that it worked on, or operated on, which is the London to Edinburgh line. And we're coming up to the station, and we should start slowing down. You know what I mean? I'm not very English. I'm joking. I'm very English, obviously. I can speak English very well. Yeah, and then the Flying Scotsman, well, a bad thing that happened in its life is that it derailed while, and then some president, I forgot his name, but some president said, stop the wheels moving to the coal miners, and they thought that they meant the trains, but I think that the government meant the coal mining. And then they lifted up a piece of track, but they had no idea that they said to stop. Oh my god, we really need to slow down. At least get the first coach on the platform. That wasn't good enough, but is there a door over here? Oh, there is a door, but it doesn't open, see? Only those doors are, what the? Where, how did the doors not open? Oh, yeah, oh, they are. They are open. They're only open on the, like the, like, wait, is Jackhan a real brand? I'm not sure. It only opens the, like, only two coaches for some reason, when there's like 10 coaches. When there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coaches, only 2 of them are open. That's strange. Weird. Okay, while we build up pressure for this, for the Flying Scotsman, and then it derailed, but then it had to take 2 years for Sir Nigel Gresley to repair the Flying Scotsman, and and like a bunch of the coal miners went into jail for 7 years because they lifted up a piece of track when they weren't meant to. And then the Flying Scotsman was back in service, but then something happened to the Flying Scotsman, and also around that, I'm not sure, but yeah. But then the war came along. It was just like la 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 la. Hello, I'm World War II, and I've come to destroy Britain. And then I think Germany came to Britain to try to win World War II. And then the Flying Scotsman was painted black, and it was given special coal to make it steam black. And this coal wasn't very healthy for it. And the Flying Scotsman, on one side it said 103, on the other, no, I think on this side it said 103, and on this side it said 502. And on both sides it didn't say LNER, it only said NE, which is for LNER, but missing the E, the L and the R at the start and the end of the L and the R, to confuse the germs. Like on this side it's like it's the 502, and then there's some German people on this side were just like, no, it's the 103. We'll probably just go like, oh, it's the 103, and then they'll start fighting, and then self-defeat. And also something very not normal to the Flying Scotsman is actually connected to the coach, because you can, apparently there's no, I don't think that these are LNER coaches, but the LNER coaches had corridors to the next coach, and that's why you see these in the middle. But for example, from the inside, for some strange reason you can't see them from the inside. But meh, this is not like a coach thing, like a coach simulator. It's a train simulator, and you would be able to come through here, and then there was a corridor through the tender so you can get to the cab, and that was something that no other train ever had. And it was a very strange thing that only one train had, the Flying Scotsman, and the other A1s. And I'm not sure exactly how many of the A1s were made, or then there were 10. But actually, the Flying Scotsman wasn't the first one to beat 100 kilometers an hour, miles an hour, and then actually the first one to do that was the Papyrus. But sadly, all the other A1s/A3s got scrapped, and then the sad finish to their life was scrap metal. Except for one that was kept, is obviously the Flying Scotsman. And then the 4 private companies, or the four private railway companies, were the LNER, LMS, and 2 others that I forgot the names of. They joined together to make British Railways, and then all the steam engines changed color, not all of them, I think some of them changed color, including the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman was a lighter green, and then it was changed to the BR green, I think. And I think at this time it was given a wind deflector, which is this, not a smoke deflector, wind deflector. And I think it was given but I think it's getting repainted, or it already is repainted to be the apple green. which is the light green one. But it's still part of Britain's railway. And okay, let's get this moving. Okay. And now the Flying Scotsman is a name that is used in most houses because it's so famous. And it got so yeah, it was a really good passenger service for people that need to get to work or anything like that. And it was just a beautiful train that can just do basically everything. It changed history, and the other A1s did also. And nothing will ever stop the power of steam. You might complain that the electrics already have taken over steam, but I believe in steam. Steam is the best one that was ever made. It was a fascinating type of train, and I don't think that anything can destroy the power of steam except for in a very long time. But the Flying Scotsman will probably still remain as scrap in a couple of years. And that's just quite sad to think about. This amazing train or locomotive to be scrapped probably because steam engines are probably going to go out of fashion and will never be used ever again. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I did not realize that we're losing that much pressure. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Why are you getting pressure so slowly? Why are we not getting any pressure? Okay, we need to stop again. And also, let's just uncouple the coaches. Let's just keep 2 coaches because no one really cares about the other coaches. What the? It looks like we're still attached. Oh yeah, because we are. I said it's meant to be uncoupled here. Okay, let me just use the last of our steam to get away from these coaches. Let's uncouple. Okay, we're gone from the coaches. Wait, are we This might be a bit of a slow start, but we are gaining. No, we're not gaining pressure. Come on. I hate this. Well, at least we got uncoupled from the other coaches. Now this just looks like a really short train that everyone would be cramped in. And also this is first class, as there's only 0 seats in here because there's no seats in here. Well, passenger chairs, whatever you call them. I don't call them anything, I just call them seats, because I think that's what they're called in the modern age of electric metros that everyone likes and everyone hates. It's like this, I feel like there's what's this? And this is the cab and everything, and it's just the wheels. It's not actually detailed. The boiler wouldn't just be empty, there'll be boiler tube. But what's in here? This is where the fire is burning. And I found this, which is also on the wind deflector, I'll show you. And also, what's that thing over there? It's highly weird. Well, I should probably stop doing this video. Probably no. Yep, I've basically done everything. We've basically failed. Well, let's just lose all our puff and then we'll finish off the episode by saying goodbye. And, let's try to get a like goal of 5 likes for this video, and after this video goes up, after making 5 Train Simulator episodes, let's get 5 more subscribers. Okay guys, we can do this. 1 subscriber, 1 video. Let's lose all our steam because this driver, me, doesn't really care about anything except for destroying the Flying Scotsman's pressure. No one really cares, and no one really cares about the last of the passengers that remain on the journey. Now let's just go around 10 kilometers an hour to a fatal stop with 0 psi, or pressure square inch. Now let's uncouple it. No, we can't uncouple the tender. So if we do, we lose need any more coal or water. Okay, anyways, we've got our tender attached, and it's we're perfectly fine. And our Flying Scotsman is about to lose pressure. And when this stops, I'm gonna say goodbye. Okay, well, this has been a pretty good episode. I'm sorry for that. I just hit my microphone. Sorry for that unusual voice or sound. Not voice, that unusual sound, sorry. But this has been a pretty good episode. And we have just come to a fatal, like, a horrible fail. That's what this video was about. Well, I better say goodbye because this video is already 26 minutes long and no one's really interested in this. And, okay, bye.